Today, we are going for a drive in a 1 of 500 Lamborghini Aventador SV. I had to put the doors up just for show for the start of this video because, well, you know, that's a Lamborghini thing to do. Say goodbye, because cars like these are not being made anymore. And by the way, while we're back here, these rear tires are 355 in width. That is the new record for this channel for the fattest tire we've ever seen on any car. If you know of any car that has bigger rear tires than that, please let me know. Well, you're gonna need that for 740 horsepower. Mind you, this car does weigh about 4,000 pounds. I mean, look at how long this thing is. You know, these cars are really not about going on the track. Sure, you can track these, but take it from anyone who tracks cars. They will tell you they will pick a Porsche or a Ferrari over a Lamborghini any day of the week. And so the point of this car is for the excitement, for the looks, for the emotion, for the V12. And I'll show you guys what I mean in just 1 second. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Full carbon roof. By the way, this is removable and you can place this in the front of the car. And taking a step in here, oh gosh, guys, as soon as your back hits these carbon bucket seats, you realize there is no comfort in this vehicle. It is just for excitement. Also, with these weight-saving door handles here, and a full carbon door. My gosh, let's go ahead and start this thing up. Now, as you know, Lamborghini is a true supercar, but that means almost everything you're used to is different inside of this car. For example, opening the door, there's no door handle. Instead, you just have to know to push this thing down, lift this up, and then go ahead and open your door, and that exhaust is unbelievably loud. To put this thing into drive, there's no D button, there's no gear lever. Instead, you have to release the parking brake and then press on the paddle to put it in gear. Oh my gosh. I rarely go silent after doing something like that, but this makes you just have to sit here and just soak it in and appreciate every single second of this masterpiece. Oh my gosh. And by the way, guys, on a smooth road like this, I mean, it's honestly not as harsh as you would think. Just whenever you go over bumps, like even those little reflectors in the road, you can feel every single bump that you go over. Oh my gosh! This has probably the best sort of crackle tuning that I have ever heard. The way it pops and the noises it makes, I mean, you can't replace a V12, guys, seriously. you guys didn't mind just the peace and quiet and just nothing but that V12 absolutely screaming. And those crackles, oh my gosh. If you're wondering, what is it like to drive something like this? Let me tell you, because I have always, my entire life wondered the exact same thing. Well, I made an entire video breaking down the concept of basically just diminishing returns. Once you have, you know, $100,000 to $200,000 to spend on a car, it can only get so much better. Even if you go up to the price tag that this thing has of $500,000, it just gets a tiny bit incrementally better. But the difference between spending $50,000 to $100,000 is a lot bigger in my experience than it is spending, let's say, $200,000 to $500,000. But don't get me wrong, it is insane. It is the peak of driving. Having that type of V12 with an exhaust system that really allows you to just hear every bit of it. A red line of 8,500 RPM, a horsepower number of 740, and all-wheel drive with fat tires to allow you to confidently drive the car. I mean, this is just the peak of it all. Again, if you've driven cars like the C8 Z06 or you've driven cars like the Lamborghini Huracan, you know, it's not like that much more insane than those cars. The real difference to me is the V12. The way this thing sounds is unlike any other car available in the entire market. Something about Aventadors and specifically an SVJ with a Gintani exhaust, if I pronounce that correctly, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, absolutely nothing competes with that. I really hope you guys enjoyed the POV drive of this Lamborghini Aventador SV. One of, if not the best experience I have ever had in the world of cars in my life, and I've been a car person for a very long time. I remember just dreaming about driving a Mustang GT, and here we are, guys. What in the world? Let's let that guy go there. Man, I'm speechless, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Drop in the comments if you have any questions about what it's like to drive this thing. If I did not explain it well enough, happy to answer. Yeah, love y'all, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Peace out.